The Department of Education, Innovation and Gender Relations is committed to supporting learners with special educational needs. 5 special education centers around the island of St. Lucia provide learning support for students with exceptionalities in settings tailored to meet their needs. In the north of the island, the Nata School and Vocational Center caters to learners with moderate to profound developmental disabilities. The school currently operates at 2 sites. Students in the Vocational Center and the Department for Learners with Multiple Disabilities are housed at school's original site at La Panse, and the remaining departments are at Leslie Land at the former Girls Vocational Center.
Most individuals see disabilities before they see the ability of anyone. And I'm hoping that by putting this out there, people are able to understand that not because you are in a special school or you're given a label as being an individual with autism or cerebral palsy or intellectual disability, that means you cannot do or you cannot contribute to society or family. So that is one of the things I'm hoping that we achieve by doing this. So we have the autism unit, that is for students on the autism spectrum. We have the foundation unit, that's for students that are not in the spectrum. We have the activities for daily living, which is for all the students that are not academically inclined, but in terms of the functional skills, they can still function very highly. They can do the daily living skills, they can cook, they can wash, they can take care of themselves in how to be in the community. So the teachers, basically, that guides what they teach the students.
Also in the north is the Lady Gordon Opportunity Center, located in Cicero, Castries. Formerly known as the School for the Deaf, Lady Gordon Opportunity Center has adjusted its program due to a significant decline in the number of students presenting with hearing impairments. The school currently serves learners with mild to moderate learning difficulties, but still remains the premier institution for learners with hearing challenges in the north.
Linda Preville, principal of Lady Gordon Opportunity Center, formerly School for the Hearing Impaired, one of the special educational schools on the island located at Cicero. At this school, we welcome children from 3 entities: CDGC, which brings in the children from the Rising Fives, the Special Education Unit through MDT, and children with hearing impairments. Our mission at this school is to provide students with hearing impairments and mild to moderate learning disabilities with an educational opportunity that is designed to cater to their individual learning needs, which facilitates their academic, social, physical, and spiritual development, thus ensuring independent, productive citizens who can create and become products of value to our nation. Lady Gordon Opportunity Center prides itself in the fact that we give our children, the children who enter our doors, an opportunity to excel, to succeed. It's another opportunity to become all that they can be. We have had lots of positive feedback from parents, because at this school, the children who come to us and who are able to, we work with them so that they have another opportunity or another chance to sit the national 11+ exam. And those children go to the secondary schools. We also have developed a relationship with CARE, where our students can go and do the 2-year program to acquire skills that they can enter the field of work. We also have at the school different programs to develop all the social and academic skills. So Lady Gordon is an entity that truly is needed, and the teachers work hard to ensure that the children have a learning space where their learning needs are met. Thank you.
The Soufrière Special Education and Rehabilitation Center caters to learners with exceptionalities from Canaries to Choiseul. The center is located on an educational compound that includes the Soufrière Infant and Primary Schools and the District 8 Education Office.
Okay, my name is Ms. Clara Gis, Administrator, Soufrière Special Education and Rehabilitation Center. Our mission at this school is to create opportunities for students with special needs to succeed in a loving and safe environment especially our life skill program. We try to give the students skills so that they will be able to live independent life. At the school, we do life skills such as laundry, ironing, crop production, and cleaning. The students are taught how to care for themselves, grooming, how to do things like making a cup of tea, preparing a sandwich, things that will help them to cope in life, how to go to the bank, fill out a form. So our mission really is to help them to live independent lives.
The Special Education Center in Vieux-Fort serves learners in communities from Micoud to Labrie. Although a school for learners with exceptionalities, the center has been a powerhouse in sports in their educational district.
I am Mrs. Basila Palma Joseph, principal of the Special Education Center Vieux-Fort. The school has been in existence from 1991, and then as our motto indicates, we ensure success for all. Our vision is to provide for the spiritual, intellectual, social and emotional development of all students enrolled at the center and for their smooth inclusion into society. At the center, we place a lot of emphasis on sports because we realize that many of our children's skills are developed through sports. Hence, on our t-shirt we have developing abilities through sports. And our children during sports time, no one is left out. Children are engaged in all kinds of sporting activities. At the school, there is a paradigm shift now from students with multiple disabilities to students with a lot of social and emotional incapabilities. Therefore, we do behavior intervention to curb the inappropriate behaviors that the children come with. We have a whole school behavior initiative, we call it the B, and then as seen, we want our children to be safe, be kind, be respectful, and be responsible. And when they are caught doing one of those, they are rewarded for their good behavior.
The Dennery Child Development Center has the broad Mabia Valley and Dennery Village as its main catchment area. It is the newest of the special education centers on island, operating from Lakai, Dennery.
They recognized that the children with multiple disabilities were not receiving any services. So they started a therapy service at that time it was done at the Lauritius Health Center. And over the years, for the last 5 years, the program evolved because they felt that the children needed a little more, and not just the children, but for the parents also. Felt that the parents needed a break. So when the program started, it started with children with multiple disabilities. As the program went along, we realized that the number of children with disabilities in the Dennery area was quite big. So we started a full program, a 5-day program, 9 to 2:30, 5 days a week. Having worked in other communities, I find personally, that's a personal opinion, for a small community, I find Dennery has an unusually large number of children with disabilities. As to how many of them are locked away, I am not sure. We have quite a few of them, but then we always get numbers of somebody has some child somewhere, somebody knows of some child somewhere that we do not know anything about. I'm not sure about the number of them that are locked away, but yeah, Dennery has quite a few.
Students with vision challenges are fully integrated into mainstream schools. They are assisted by vision and educational support teachers, VESTs, who provide itinerant support services to them in their own schools. Although special education is relatively young within the education sector, we continue to make important strides facing every challenge with optimism and commitment, and preserving human dignity in all learners with exceptionalities.